So the Chicago portion of the show begins with the WWF Women's Championship match. 1 minute and 25 seconds this one goes, and it ends when Velvet McIntyre misses a splash from the top, and then Moolah covers her in a very strange fashion to win the match. The previous year, the women's title had been one of the major selling points of WrestleMania as part of the Rock and Wrestling connection, Cyndi Lauper's appearance, and of course Wendy Richter was quite a big star. She was one of the big focuses of the 2 MTV specials. How the women had fallen by this point 1 year later.
Yes, this was not the best, was it? Though I tell you what is the best, and that's Velvet McIntyre's personal life section on Wikipedia, which reads as follows. McIntyre retired from wrestling in 1998 after discovering she was pregnant, and she later gave birth to twins. In her spare time, she makes and sells crafts. Now, I don't know why, but I absolutely pissed myself at that. Does she actually make and sell crafts? Does someone just make that up to pad it out? An absolutely useless personal life section.
Also, how does someone who's editing Wikipedia know that unless it's her?
It's her.
Unless she's done it, yeah.
Yeah, it probably is her. The thing that I think she should never do, and I don't think anyone should ever do, is barefoot wrestling. Ugh. Imagine walking to that ring, because there wouldn't have been mats down there then. They wouldn't have had the UFC style flip-flops on. She'd have been walking through traces of dog shit, other people's spit, probably urine in there as well. Like, we've got cats. Sometimes I wonder what percentage of cat shit there is on our sofas, just from their bum holes, basically. So imagine that. Like, ugh, absolutely disgusting. Like, not good at all. What was going on with the referees' outfits on this show? Like, they just weren't uniform at all. This guy was wearing light blue trousers, a weird white shirt with red on the chest. Really strange. They went at 100 miles an hour. Velvet missed a splash. There was nearly a wardrobe malfunction here, which would have been awful for her if that had happened. And then Moolah pinned her in a full mount. It's like, what was that? What was going on? And Kathy asked, does she normally come out that fast? Absolutely not, was the response from Gorilla. What was this? Why even have this on the card if you're not going to give him any time?
I was so disappointed because when it started, like you said, Steve, it was really fast paced. I was like, all right, cool, yay, hooray! I can finally get invested in something in this show. This looks promising. Then what was less than a minute later, they had a shitty finish. And I just thought, do you know what? That's what you get when you try to give them a little bit of faith. And I thought, I tried to get into it, and you literally just spat in my face. So I thought, do you know what? Forget it. At this point, I felt, I'm done with this show.
I love it. Matt genuinely feels like someone in WWE from 1986 was genuinely trying to get at him personally. So funny. I mean, yeah, what do you say? This is absolutely terrible. I mean, just really, really, really terrible. How old's Fabulous Moolah by this point? She must be 55. And they had to go back to her because Wendy Richter, can't remember what happened, but did she just demand too much money? Is that what affected?
Yeah, and they screwed her out of the title, didn't they?
They did the original screw job, as they call it. Yeah, with the Spider Lady, who had been a wrestler just generally on WWF shows, and then suddenly Moolah was under the mask and beating her. And yeah, it's just absolutely terrible. And you just think, how different might the world of wrestling be, certainly women's wrestling be, had Wendy Richter got her pay rise and it remained an important part of the WWF's product, because it really was a massively important part of their product when Richter was there. Regardless of how good it was really important. And then, yeah, by this point, it's just nothing, is it? It's just nothing. And the finish, I mean, why? I don't even know what happens at the finish. So McIntyre misses the move, and then it's almost like Moolah or her missed something, failed to be in the right position, and Moolah has to kind of crawl over to her and pin her, and it's just, in every way, it's just dire. It doesn't look like it's supposed to happen. That's how bad it looks. It just looks like they made a mistake.